I think I might have a fucking problem. Pushing out a rolling marijuana. Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Get it.
I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Madden World, what it be like? It's your boy Fo. Xbox 720 is the gamer tag on the PS4, and yo, this is that double, triple Madden OGs, and we are back. And bro, I put out a video this morning. I was meaning to put it out yesterday, man. I fell asleep while it was rendering, so my bad, man. But that would have meant I would have put a video out on Saturday. I put a video out on Friday, and I'm out here on Sunday out here grinding. So y'all already know what the fuck is up. If you're one of my day ones or already subbed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for your boy one time, man. You're definitely supporting me and putting me out there to other people. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button and that notification button so you can know when I post, because trust me, you want to know when I post, because we keep it thorough over here. Let's go. Now, I'm staying in the Green Bay Packers playbook. Y'all know how I fucking rock, man. I hate to give you one play where you just got one play. It's random as fuck. You never run Green Bay's playbook. I like to kind of stay in the same playbook for just a little bit so I can kind of show you multiple plays so your brain's not as chaotic in terms of trying to decide on whether you want to fuck with it or not. All right, so bro, and I got that, you know, I've already read some of the comments already early this morning about the other shit I put out, so I'm gonna go back and scheme that for you and show how I like to scheme it. But I already had other content I wanted to drop, so we're gonna be looking at I-form type pair TE post, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on the field. Y'all know how I rock, man. Cover 4, cover 3, cover 2. I love breaking down those shells because you can pretty much beat anything in the game if you can beat those. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now you see the play. All right, we got Julio Jones on a out route, and that is a vital component to this play. We got Hooper on the drag. We got Tammy on a post route, and then we're gonna be doing a lot of different shit with DeMarco Freeman. Not DeMarco Freeman. I'm looking at DeMarco and Freeman on the screen. Devontae Freeman. All right, now against like a stock cover 4 like this where we have a drop where we got 2 hook zones and the quarter flats just playing with the deep blues, what I like to do first off is as one variation, just put Devontae Freeman on a wheel. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and snap the ball. I'm gonna throw to this post first, and then we're gonna replay. Now the first thing I want to talk about is this high-low read that you have when you set it up stock and you keep the running backs in the backfield. Now, the first thing that happens when we set this wheel is this linebacker is going to actually take a false step with the wheel. Now, I've showed y'all this on numerous occasions, out of weak sets, out of strong sets, out of bunch sets. I've shown you how we can manipulate the hook zones by putting wheel routes out on the field, and as you can see, he fucking fell for it. You know what I mean? Like how he's supposed to. Well, look at Devontae Freeman and look at him. He's mirroring that player initially. He takes a false step, and then you're able to get behind him to throw. Now, the other hook zone is gonna always generally bite down to the drag. All right, so that's the first thing we want to look at. Also, if they're playing like just a regular cover 4 with quarter flats out, then the quarter flat does not get out to this player, and then we're able to go ahead and throw this for a potential big gain. Now, also another thing is keep in mind that the formation and the personnel is set up 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. Generally, your opponent is going to try to match you, right? So you're going to be looking at a 3-4, 4-3, 4-6, 4-4, 5-2, those type of formations, because we will be able to gash the bigger sets with the run plays that we have here. So because of that, you'll see players that are supposed to get out on these curl flats and quarter flats, you'll see them close in on the box, and that will allow us to kind of throw some of this out route. Now, the general adjustment that's going to be made by the defense, of course, in a 3-4 would be to spread the line. maybe play outside coverage, pass commit. I wouldn't pass commit because you can run on the shit easier, but if you want him to kind of like get him out to get him to jump outside, then you know pass committing is a good option with your outside coverage. So we'll go ahead and snap the ball. We'll see if he gets out. And as you can see, he almost got to it. So one of the variations that I would like to kind of use to try to counter that is to motion Devontae Freeman outside and put him on the street. When we do that, there is going to be zero chance that the player is going to get outside. All right. He's just going to always play like that unless they go out and manually move him out. Outside coverage, none of that shit is gonna work now. So we'll show you. We'll spread the linebackers, play outside coverage, we'll pass commit. I don't want to just talk and not show you what the fuck I mean. So we'll go ahead and set up. And see, as you can see, boom, now we're able to get this player wide the fuck open. Now, what we are sacrificing, all right? When we do that, our adjustments change, and what we're looking for is changing against the cover 4. Simply because now the way that the cover 4 is going to play, the cover 4 is now going to give up the drag route. And then because, all right, let me try to explain. And this is the thorough shit I mean about my channel that I don't know that you get on other channels. Because you have this guy playing this quarter of the field, right? It's allowing this hook zone to be able to cheat because he has like backup in this particular quadrant of the field. All right, so he can cheat. So now we can't really throw that route. All right, and we don't have the wheel that's making him take the false step anymore, so he can cheat and go inside. And then you got this other quarter that's going up with the streak. So really, if we do that variation against cover 4, we have to either be looking at throwing to the out route or the drag route. Okay, so you got two different variations on how to beat cover 4. You decide on the field how you want to do that. Now we'll go into cover 3 and we'll show you how the rules kind of change a little bit. All right, so we're in the cover 3. We want to go ahead and set up just the same. All right, and then we'll show you, make them take that false step, right? And then we can go. And same exact rules are gonna apply. If you find that they are playing, but playing inside the box, as you can see that curl flat is inside the box, then we're gonna be able to kind of get lucky sometimes and throw to the outside, but that is definitely not what we want. Curl flats are gonna play more to the outside. You're not, and that's what I wanted to show. You're not gonna always be able to get that because it's a curl flat now, so the rules are changing. You can throw it, but not all the time, bro. You gotta watch that player. All right, now also another thing is when they're playing, we'll show you right here. When they're playing like a cover 3 with curl flats out there, also Freeman, he is not fucking open, bro. Look at Landon Collins. He's gonna play that outside hella hard, bro, because he's in a curl flat. All right, so what we want to do against cover 3 the majority of the time is we want to do this. What we find is that this is gonna work extremely well, and we're still gonna be able to hit the post in a cover 3. All right, so first of all, curl flat's not gonna get outside now, right? Because he's playing the streak. That's gonna happen because of the positioning of Devontae Freeman when we motion him out. He's going way outside, like right beside the player. So because he's going that far out, it's really helping us out. Now the next thing we want to look at is Jacob Tammany. And as you can see, boom, now we're able to hit him. And let me show you why we're able to hit him. And like I said, these are the details that we need to understand. So when you guys are in the lab cooking for yourself, you are thinking about some of these things that I kind of talked about here so that you can kind of create openings in the defense. Now, because remember we showed where we had Landon Collins playing this quadrant of the field in the cover 4. Basically what's happening is now you got 3 deep blues, and because you got 3 deep blues, this linebacker has to hold his hook integrity. He cannot vacate this space. There is nothing right here. So because it's nothing right here, you're manipulating that. And as always, the drag route is drawing the attention of this player, okay? This player. All right. So because of that, that's causing this player to get wide open. Now, it's not going to always work out like that. As I'll show you, we'll try to make sure we can run it a couple more times, because it's not going to always work out that way. See, I was just gonna say, let me go. It just got broke down by the damn defensive line, but let me show you. It's not gonna always work like that. I tried to let it play out now, but you can still throw the pass to the. He just killed that fucking Olivier Vernon. Just killed 70 though. That's really what killed us right there. But as you can see, look, the drag's wide open now. He didn't bite down, so he's not gonna always bite down. I want to show you the pass that we can throw when they don't bite down though. I think that's important for you to see, so you'll know how to throw the pass if it happens. All right. So if they don't bite down, then just throw across the face, which he bit down right then. We're going to keep running it until he doesn't bite down. So we can show you. Yeah, there it goes. All right, cool. So he didn't bite down, but as you can see, we were still able to throw the post route. And basically, you want to throw underneath the linebacker at that point. As you can see, boom, we're able to just throw a precision pass underneath him. So he's still open. I just want you to know that he's still open. Drag route's open, out route's open, and the post is still open, okay? Now, out of cover 3, what you'll probably notice, especially because me, I think the out route, when I start doing that variation, the out route is going to be my favorite way to go. One of the things that they can do to slow it down is they can run cloud flats, okay? Cloud flats are basically cover 2 flats. Which I don't know why the fuck I motioned him way over there. But cloud flats are cover 2 flats. Let's go ahead and get him over. And what's going to happen with that, bro, is you're going to notice, look at the linebacker that's in front of Devontae Freeman. Just read it. See how he kicks all the way over? Instead, you just want to throw that, right? Because he is not going to even jam up that player at that point. So I think that's important to call out. Like a cloud flat is basically like a cover 2 flat. So you see he's playing underneath right there on Julio. So because he plays underneath, now there is nobody in this area at all because he has to play the out route to cover the drag. So the hook zone has no choice. He will bite it every time. And because of that, unless they like play over the top and give cushion and shit like that. But if they don't do that, then like he's going to bite down. And we can throw like a 3 o'clock on the left analog precision pass inside, boom. And we got this player wide the fuck open, all right? So I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there too, because that makes sense. Now let's talk about how to beat cover 2 real quick. Now, I ain't gonna get into like this long speech about how I found this shit, bro. Check my vids, bro. Like for real, check my dates on my vids. I put this shit out, and I swear like 2-3 weeks later, like everybody was on it. Like everybody knew about this shit or something like that. Where I'm telling you, no footage was out. Check anybody dates on their vids. But anyway, whatever, fuck it. Like I was saying, bro. So what we want to look at with cover 2, when they start to play cover 2, we're glitching cover 2. All right, so what we're doing is that cloud flat, because Julio Jones is on that side of the field by his fucking self, that cloud flat is now gonna man him up. So when they call cover 2, he's gonna get wide the fuck open. I'm gonna show you the variation I like to run. I like to put Hooper on a streak, and then I like to put Devontae Freeman on an in route. All right, we still are blocking 6 because we got the fullback still back there with us. But let's focus on Julio Jones to the outside. Now he's going against Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. All right, one of the best in the game. As you can see, boom, he's playing man coverage. He is not going to give you that press that he would give you normally. So soft squats and cloud flats will not work. We want to go ahead and call a Tampa 2 again, and then we'll show you our variation. again, and we'll show you the other shit that we can get open, because that's just gonna work like that. So that means we killing cover 2. And honestly, you don't even have to motion this player out. As long as you send Devontae Freeman on something going to the right side of the field, bro, Julio Jones gonna get wide open. Let me show you. Matter of fact, we could run the play stop against cover 2, just like as is. And look, it's still doing the same thing, because nobody's going to the left side of the field immediately when the ball snaps. The other 2 routes that are going to the left side, they're delayed. But I don't like to run it like this. I like to run it like this. So it just works better, and you have more people wide the fuck open when you run it like this. All right. Now we're gonna go with Tampa 2. All right. And we're gonna focus our attention to Hooper right here. All right. So we're gonna go ahead, snap the ball. As you can see, boom, we're gonna be able to fit a precision pass about 9 o'clock right in right there. Now, as you can see, it's not really as tight of a throw as you think it is, because if we could wait it out, I just threw it hella early. But pretty much what's happening is the post route's gonna take this mid read. Now he dropped off because I didn't let him turn his hips. I could wait till he turns his hips and he'll be completely out of the fucking play. You don't have to worry about this hook zone, because the hook zone is gonna bite down on this in route right here. Automatic, bro. And then you could just let this play out. Like, I could let this go a little bit longer in terms of steps that I want him to take, and then I could throw him inside if I want to get him more open. All right, but also remember that the hook is fucking pump faking, bro. He is not gonna guard this motherfucker at all. So he's open, dog. He's just biting down, but he can't go all the way across the field with him. So he's going to be wide open. And then we also got this out route wide open. So this is a hella great play to beat cover 2. Now let's talk about beating man coverage real quick, because y'all know how I feel about that. And then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Now, one of the cool things that I probably want to show is, look at Julio's route. It's like this short out route. Now, it doesn't work really against man coverage. See, as you can see, that shit's not really open like you think it is, right? It's being defended pretty well. Madden's done a pretty good job at like patching just out routes being like hella OP. So what I would suggest you do, we'll go ahead and try to like block everybody. Let me just show you something real quick when they run it like cover 2. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Now watch this. And I couldn't do it. I ain't have enough time. Let me go ahead and run it again. We're gonna try to block everybody. I just want to make sure I got enough block to do it. I'm gonna just send this one route out too, so that way I'm gonna show you what I mean. See if I can get enough time to throw it. See, like this can be a potential big play. And the reason is because that out route, as you can see, he's gonna bounce. Just get somebody with good speed and good route running, and that's Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, bro. So that's a good corner. So as you can see, boom, he's just gonna bounce off the fucking sideline every time, bro. So boom, he's coming here, bounce off the sideline, and then you hit him. And I kind of fucked up, because one of the good moves you can do is boom, he bounce right here, and you cut back this way. And if you cut back that way, boom, you got potential, like big play potential sometimes. I'll try it one more time to see if I can do that, but it's not that big of a deal. Just get in the lab and do what I'm saying, dude. Which I didn't throw it right. Sometimes he'll bounce a little bit further up, and then you cut like outside, and you can like house that bitch. Trust me, I've done it before. But anyway, that's one way you could do it. Another thing that I like to do as a setup against man coverage is I just want to play it like this. All right, that's something that I like to do as well, simply because you're getting a lot of people open. And let me go ahead and show you. Cause I don't know that we need to spend like a lot of time on man, bro. It's not that important. Cause it's just easy to beat. As you can see, like I can beat Janoris Jenkins with a slant in man. This is how stupid Madden is sometimes. Great corner. Devontae Freeman's just gonna smoke his ass. So I could do that if I want. I can throw to this post that's coming inside if I want. I can throw to that drag if I want. There's a lot you can do, man, overall. And then because you're running like a power set like that, they're really gonna play. And look, boom, he's open. You can do that. Like, just man coverage is just really easy to beat if you just know what to look for, man. You have to run like man with zones, or you have to play the middle of the field or some shit like that. Anyway, this is just a real quick play I wanted to bring to you. I don't know how long this video is, because like I said, man, every time I drop videos I try to keep it as detailed as possible so you can try to understand everything about the play, so then you can kind of add to it, do what you can. So if I left anything out in this play that you feel like I should have added to it, go ahead and comment below for me. Go ahead and like the video, and as always, respect the OGs. Peace.